Skyler Woodward versus Francisco Sanchez Ruiz. Current world #1. Skyler, of course, such a Mosconi Cup legend. Carl, what do you got, pal?
Yeah, Francisco Sanchez Ruiz, he's a rookie. This is his first ever singles point. He's out in the pit on his own, no help from his buddies. However, at 3-1 down to win the next 3 and be leading 4-3. It feels a little easier now for Ruiz. And that looks like he's got the speed of the table.
Certainly does. Current U.S. Open 9-ball champion, Derby City 9-ball winner, former junior world champion, #1 player in the world right now. First singles match ever in the Mosconi Cup.
It's a great feeling when you're playing your first Mosconi, the rookie. This is why he plays 9-ball pool for this moment right now. Looks a little tight, Nick. You can see the potting angle. I don't believe he can. Always have to play the lowest ball on the table if you're tuning in for the very first time to 9-ball pool. So in this instance, it's the yellow 1 ball. And if Francisco cannot pot that ball, he could play safe or he can play a push out.
Go for the save. Bit of a window, isn't it, Carl? We would have loved to snooker Skyler behind the green 6 ball.
Skyler's got to use all the experience, the many Mosconi Cups he's played in and the points he's won. He won a big point yesterday in his singles match.
Back-to-back MVPs under his belt. Mosconi
made the winning green ball as well to win the Mosconi Cup. Fine effort there from Mr. Woodward to lock up Sanchez Ruiz. Big point this, Nick, isn't it? You can just tell if Europe go on to win this point, well, heartache.
Absolutely is, Carl. 4-3 the Europeans as it stands. I don't really see a route to this 1 ball. It's a bit tricky. The Bumblebee 9 kind of impedes kicking naturally to this left bottom rail that he's looking at.
Yeah, this particular route, he may have to play this with spin. It's not a natural angle. So because of that reason, so many times you just don't judge the spin.
He's looking at going up and down.
He's tying the 7 ball up. He's played the deliberate foul, which is fair enough. A little insurance policy there moving forward.
That's pretty nifty. Seems a little smarter than my up and down route.
You were feeling adventurous there, Nick, wasn't
when they get out there, you know, just think they're capable of anything.
Somebody's enjoying his time in Vegas.
Some slick maneuvering, though, tying up the 7 and the 8. Who's enjoying their time, pal?
You.
Not me?
Yeah, you. 2 rail kick shots like that. Yeah, so for the viewers watching, what Francisco has done is just made the 7 ball, the brown 7, awkward. Now and again we see the pool players do that. And what Skyler's doing now is he's just looking at this red 3 ball. He wants to leave an angle where he can bump them 2 balls out, but he would need to stay on the right hand side of the table because of the purple 5. Has he overrun this?
Skyler, a former U.S. Open 8-ball winner. In 8-ball, as you know yourself, former world champion, you have to break out balls and maneuver clusters, and he just comes north of the 8. He was trying to run into it full. Bit of a tester here, Carl.
Smart shot. from the Spanish US Open champion. Tying that ball up has paid off at the minute.
What do you like here? I know it's hard to tell the exact angle, but do you have a go at this, or do you just try to duck behind the 6?
It kind of looks like if you pot it, it's a lot thinner than you think, and it's hard to control the cue ball, isn't it? So it's hard to play it slow enough to stay on the 6. I mean, playing safe is not the end of the world. At least you would leave the purple 5 on the left rail, but Skyler likes to attack the table. Let's have a look. Well, I don't know what's going on there, but I think he went for that ball because that was too hard, the safety, so he must have tried to pot the ball there.
Yeah.
Very good here, doesn't it? And it is. But the 7 ball is still there, Nick, isn't it? It's still going to play a huge role in this first rack.
That's right.
Yeah, this section right here, this is going to be the key 2 balls in this rack.
I love a nice safety battle, Carl. You know, I like to see the balls tied up a little back and forth, buddy.
Yeah, I hear you. I know where you're going with that. That's a little bit of drama, and the kick shot from Skyler there is not the end of the world.
Just slides it across the table nicely. Did he get him on the green 6?
Interesting situation this, because unless one of the players gets a particular angle to get down table, you sort of don't really want to go first, do you? So this is interesting. This is he trying to get the cue ball back in behind the green 6? He's left a piece of it, but we all know there's no real value in potting the purple 5, is there? You can't get the cue ball back up table, and you've still got that issue of the 2 dead balls.
A little bit tricky finding a shot here for Sanchez Ruiz.
Looks like he may go rail first.
Nice boost down there.
Sorry, Nick. Yeah, it did bounce out, didn't it? You would think he's going to try and get the cue ball back down where the 3 balls are. That gives him some sort of percentage. Got to be careful of the scratch. This looks to be very tidy indeed.
Yeah, good call on minding the scratch, and very well done there.
Yeah, he played the percentage shot there. Take no amateur pool players watching. Just get the cue ball back down in this area and hope it's your day. Skyler's got to play the jump shot here. I believe he's got the short cue out, and he's got to make sure he doesn't get one of these balls crashing back down towards the 8 of round 7. Watch the scratch. Where's the 6 ball? Where's the green 6 ball going to finish? It needs to hold up fast, otherwise Francisco has got an angle. This kind of angle would certainly break these balls up. Not yet too clever there, is he, Nick?
Well, the crowd lets him hear it, Carl. Looking at a kick safety of some kind. I can see it straight away. He still has the initiative.
Could have been a lot worse, couldn't it, where the cue ball finished for Francisco. It wasn't too bad.
You know Skyler's from Kentucky. Bank pool capital of the States, but might be trying to kick behind it. Might be trying to bank it just beyond the 8. Does go for it.
Oh, it just flicked the 8 ball, didn't it? It looked good halfway down the table.
Yeah, I think if the 8 wasn't there, that was going in the heart. Another look at it. As Carl said, just nicks the 8 on the way down. Still some small issues. Might have to play the 8 up north for Sanchez Ruiz.
That's actually okay. It's not the worst nudge. I mean, you would have been a little bit unlucky to not leave some kind of shot, but he's left that absolutely straight as an arrow into the top left corner. So this 9 ball for your first ever rack in a singles match in the Mosconi Cup.
Sanchez Ruiz on the board. Grabs the first rack. Has to be one of the longest racks played thus far.
These are huge, huge things to look back on, and Skyler Woodward's trails 1-0 to the current US Open 9-ball champion. But it's Skyler to break. It's going to be dry.
You think he shoots here, Carl?
I think on, let's say, the older, bigger pocket, you might be tempted, but this is, that would look a nasty shot from where Ruiz is stood. But I know what you're saying. Back in the day, we've seen people chop them down the rail for the
Maybe
pocket.
a little bit of a two-way shot too, kind of.
If he can just bank the one out into the centre of the table and run the cue ball forward behind the purple 5, you can maybe do that if that type of shot's on. Good flick off the edge and just run the cue ball down. Yeah, that's what he's played, that shot. That's fine.
There's a flick off the edge, Carl said.
Skyler just get through to the rail in the centre pocket and the pink 4 ball. I believe he can. It's a little help. I think you've got to be kind of happy with the result there. Cue ball's near the rail, so it's going to be hard to pot this ball and get back for the blue 2.
Extension declared. I suppose he's trying to decide if he can shoot it in this bottom left corner and just sort of drag it back. Carl, is that right?
Yeah,
tough shot here.
Yeah, you've got to slightly cue down on it. You sort of want to play it. If he was playing in a singles tournament, you'd have a go at this. This is the type of shot what makes you feel $1 million. And well, this would bring the roof down. Well, a portion of the roof, let's say. The blue portion. Yeah, he's having a go. He's having a go. This is tricky. Well, he is showing why he's been the player.
What a good shot that was.
2022. Beautiful, beautiful.
Stone center of the hole there.
Yeah, this could be worrying times now for Team USA. Really could. Wow, the slide of the new cloth and the shiny ball has helped the 2-ball drop into that pocket, because he did not hit this ball good at all.
Crowd's been rowdy today, Kyle. They're getting in there with some heckles that, I mean, I won't repeat, but, you know, these European players are up against it.
Rightfully so, because, you know, when USA come over to Europe.
Yeah, you guys are proper animals as well, so.
Ruiz is the player who bases his game on confidence and plays fast, gets on with it, so the more racks he notches up, it's only going to get worse for Skyler.
Nicely done. Great start for Sanchez Ruiz, during this Open World Champion. 2-zip call.
Got to dig deep now, really has. Everything's going to become more magnified.
Ruiz's last break was excellent. Seems like he found the one in the side. Great cue ball control. Does not bode well for the Americans if that trend continues.
Well, he's made the one, he hasn't in the corner, and he does possess a very good break, but I think the story of the 2 days is no one's really got the break dialed down. It's always going to be difficult with the break box and the 9 on the spot. This is what the players want, the coaches and us watching. We don't want to see easy runs. We want to see these positions now. Just deciding where he wants to put the cue ball. He's going to roll the cue ball out, so he'll call a push out. Don't call push out and you just roll the cue ball, it's actually a foul. Skyler's been guilty of doing that. Does Skyler like something here, or is he going to give it back?
Safe's a bit tricky. If you hit the 2 into the bottom rail, you have to make sure not to have it run into the 8. Sort of natural shot would be to bank the 2 kind of where the 8 is off of the rail and slide behind the red 3 perhaps. He does give it back, and for Sanchez Ruiz, he has the same thing to contend with.
Just looks like he's going to bump this blue 2 on the left rail, use the brown 7 and the 9. He would like to rewind the clock there and start again. He's hit that ball.
And a great decline from Skyler there. It's a kind of crafty decline in a way.
Yeah, and I think a lot of the times sometimes you may think, well, it's not the correct shot, but sometimes it's a moment thing. You don't feel great, so why not give it back? He's just simply got to clear the table now, Nick, hasn't he? There's no other option. These balls have to disappear.
From the red 3 to the pink 4 here. Will come 1-2 across. Does he come up a little short here, Carl? Just a touch short.
The 50-yard line.
Very much so. 50-yard line alluding to the top left corner, the bottom right corner. Both options. Neither that simple.
Really dig into the cue ball here. There you see the arc on the cue ball. He's done well there, but he needs another good shot because the green 6 does not go down the table because of the 8 ball. It'll only go in the top left pocket.
He's just dragging it across.
Watch the side pocket though.
He's gone into the 6.
Yeah, it was thin, it was nasty. Does he pass the 8? I don't think he does. And the sigh from Skyler Woodward tells us all we need to know.
Station.
Looking at the combination, if the 8 was a little more off the rail, perhaps, but it looks. What do you like here, Carl?
Well, again, it's very difficult. I mean, you don't believe he's going to shoot the combo. That's just too hard. Is he going to go forward? Oh. He has gone for the combo. He's been fortunate. He has been very fortunate. Sometimes you need it in the game of 9 ball. We all need a little bit of fortune. But he has left Sanchez some sort of shot because he's out of his chair, isn't he? So you never know what is going to come.
Looks like he's kicking 2 rails behind her. He's lining up with his cue, at least kicking 2 rails behind the green 6, trying to send it away and bring the cue ball back behind the 9-8-7 cluster.
Yeah, it's one of them kick shots where if this comes off, it looks beautiful. You look like a genius. Well, he's got away with one here. He didn't play it this way. He definitely didn't. However, Skyler was at the table. He had his chance. So, you know, as professionals, we always look at it like, well, it's my own fault. Just don't let your opponent get back to the table. And these things won't happen.
Looks like he's going upstairs, Carl.
He's going upstairs. I like that. Hold on to your hats. He's going to need a little bit of fortune here. Has he got it? Cue ball's going close to the corner. It's not bad, is it? The main thing is he's not sold out. He's not left an easy shot. How big's this rack turning out to be now?
This has been the story of the match, sort of this back and forth safety battle, so on. Up a little short of the mark, yeah.
He was so concerned about making sure that green 6 ball reached the rail, he's forgot about the cue ball. This is the intended pocket, maybe.
Hang on a second, Carl.
We said he's going to need a little bit. We did call this. Is that the moment that just turns this intriguing singles point on its head? The crowd enjoyed that one, Nick.
They certainly did. And I mean, it is a miss, you know. When you shoot that bank, it does go in 5% of the time or something like that. He's aware, but of course, he didn't play the double bank. And he's pumping up the crowd, buddy. Look at this guy. Massive rack there.
Yeah, he's trying to cheer him up.
Going ballistic.
That's how he plays,
Yeah, the Americans need a little momentum here. Yeah, welcome back. 2-1 Sanchez Ruiz. Huge rack for Woodward. Double banked the 6 and pumped up the crowd.
Double banked the 6, Nick. I like that.
No other way to say it, Papa.
I just say fluke. It's a nice camera angle we've got here. And he's going to get this crowd pumping every rack he wins. This is the way he likes to play. This is where he performs at the best.
Seven ball finds a home. The 1 as well. Looks like the 2 goes in the bottom left corner. Might be a hair thin. He's looking at it now.
Well, it goes, doesn't it? I think you can see the potting angle. It goes. This is not easy. Cue ball will be going off 3 rails back in between the 8 and the 4, maybe, if he plays it with a high ball.
What's your approach to cueing sort of out of the corner pocket like that? It's always a little bit...
Just get down and smash it in the pocket.
There it is.
Just like Skyler's
window of a world champion there.
He's going to dig this. He's going to go 2 rails instead.
Good shot there from Woodward.
The little bump on the 8 has helped as well, because that has stopped the cue ball in its tracks.
It's a great shot. And indeed a little love from the 8.
Just feel like he needs one more good shot here, don't you? Just try and get close or straight on the purple 5 after potting this 4 ball. That's okay, 2 rails.
Speed.
Yeah, he can pull the cue ball over for the green 6 in the same pocket. He loves this, doesn't he?
He does. I mean, it's hard to kind of, you know, he's always been the heart and soul of this team. He really relishes the moment. He's having fun out there. He just got a lot of heart, this kid.
Got a big fan base as well, Skyler, because he's your typical guy down the pub having a couple of pints and playing pool. What he does.
Yeah.
But he also
ovation right now. Can we get a shot of the crowd? We have a full room, 2,500 on their feet. Standing ovation right now.
Billy Thorpe getting involved, 4-time Mosconi Cup player.
That's a proper, I mean, mind the clock here, Skyler. Extension declared. He's good. He's having a sip. Carl.
I like this. You gotta milk it. He's good. He's got 25 seconds. Just don't miss the 9 now. Whoa,
That'd be a little anticlimactic. Win it 2-2. Coach Jones on the way out. This is absolute mayhem in here. Sanchez Ruiz set to break 2-2.
Yeah, he'll stay in the moment. He knows. He's got the break. The crowd still excited. It's a pretty good hit. Has he made a ball? He's made the 1 ball.
And the 1 cross corner is kind of a thing, right, Carl? Wow, he's a These have set up nicely for the Spaniard.
They really have set up nicely, isn't it? The look.
Got the blue 2 to the red 3, off to the pink 4, the purple 5 next to the green 6. No real issues here, just have to stay focused, handle business.
Yeah,
Does he come up a bit short?
Maybe a little short, but he could go off the top row. Here, this is just a case of connecting the dots. Make sure you don't do anything silly. Okay, the crowd are getting involved in this. They want Ruiz to feel this now.
Extension declared. They sure do, buddy.
The best way to explain this experience is you choose tonight's pool match where there's 7 of you in a local pool room and 1 or 2 are making those. Times it by 1,000,000. It's a tidy shot there from Ruiz using 2 rails.
Very tidy. He gets down really quickly once he's kind of decided what he's going to do, right? Springs down.
Yeah, he likes to get on with it.
Yeah.
A little bit like Skyler. They come under the bracket of
filler to
natural, see the game natural.
Doesn't want to get straight on the green 6. Oh, look out!
Behind the 9 ball. What a mistake. He's still at the table. Can he go rail first? He's gone straight for the short stick.
That's a massive mistake. Of course, he's still about 50-50, maybe even better to make this, but that's a huge error.
Listen, Nick, this is what the crowd can do. This is why they're the 6th player. This is what is going on. You put in the heat. And the European still at the table. If he makes the jump shot, he will have a shot on the 7 ball. Big moment coming up. He's missed the jump shot. Oh my, what a moment this is. The rookie has made a mistake. If Skyler can clear.
I mean, if that's not home court advantage, I don't know what is. That was a bizarre mistake from Sanchez Ruiz. And also a little of the Skyler factor. This guy's such a champion. Such a storied Mosconi Cup player. It's tough in there. Another look at the jump shot. Hits it thick.
These 3 balls after this 6 ball vanishes, Nick, are huge. Not only huge in the context of this match and this point and this cup, but you know the crowd is going to go wild. Doesn't want to be straight on the 8. Straight would be a little tricky, so he needs a little angle.
He's straight on the 7 as well, by the way. A little awkward. Don't want to draw back in the side. Don't want to get straight on the 8, as Carl said. A little bit touchy.
Yeah, you can overdraw this and scratch. He's got to be a little careful. Don't get too giddy.
He's hit it well.
Well, he's a little straight. This is going to be a tester. He's got to go forward with a cue ball.
Yeah, he has that kind of wry smile on his face. It's never easy out there.
Got to get the cue ball somewhere there.
Oh, beautiful X, Carl. Look at you, Carl. Yeah, he's there.
Hold on a little minute. The cue ball
did keep drifting, didn't it?
Well, the cue ball's on the rail, and going forward, if the scratch is on in the side pocket, this may be awkward. If the natural angle isn't a scratch, it's fine. If the scratch is there, he may have to slightly jack up on the cue.
What a big mistake that was from Sanchez Ruiz, Carl. Very uncharacteristic.
Lost the cue ball, a lot of attention, adrenaline, but it's actually worked so. Okay.
It has. And for Sanchez Ruiz, to touch on something you said before, when you make a mistake, you just expect bad things to happen from there at your guys' level.
Got to try and find that little window. I say a little window, but if you get the cue ball in the centre of the table, it's a big gap between the brown 7 and 9, but these shots can get away from you. Pace looks good to me, and it's good for USA. Nicely done. That's the hard work done in this rack. Now it's all about making sure you don't do anything silly with the cue ball. You could be on the hill, Nick. Just missed the 9 ball. That could have been a little dicey.
Perhaps a little closer than he would have liked. He'll have to mind his stroke here, put a nice committed stroke on this to draw the ball back from the pink 4 over to the purple 5.
Hit that ball good. That's another one of them shots where it could find the left rail. So that shows he is more than up for this challenge.
Maybe a touch, 50-50-ish, but should be okay.
Well, he's going forward with the cue ball. Sometimes Skyler likes to draw it off the one rail, but it's okay. Wants to get a little further down the table. We're picking at little things here, just seeing where it can go on. He's okay. And the way he's played, the way he's come back, it all started with a double bank fluke. This is what can happen, but since then, gone on to capitalise, and then Sanchez Ruiz with the mistake hooking himself on the 6. The 6 ball's played a big part in this singles point.
That it has, my friend. There we go.
Let's hope he's called his extension. Get Woodward with it on to get on the hill. It's there. It's 4-2 from nowhere. Anyone think he just potted the winning 9 for the cup? It's wild. It's wild. Imagine if he sinks this 9 ball in the next rack to tie this cup up.
Woodward on the hill call.
This is a huge, huge point. He was down 2-0. Double bank flute. The green 6. The match has turned on its head. Ruiz has now got all the pressure on his side. Can he make something happen? He breaks in the 7th. Trapped up towards the top left corner, but he can't see it. Very difficult to see if he can go off the left rail first. If he can, coming off that rail, he would have to hit the 1 ball very thin in order to pot it.
It looks like the pink 4 and the black 8 ball have tied up as well. As Carl said, he might be kicking off the left rail trying to make it, or he might be playing a kick safety. And does he try to break up the pink 4 and the black 8 now, Carl? Or does he just go to the 3?
It's all about them 2 balls, what Nick was talking about, this rack, the 4 and the 8 balls, trying to break them out.
Oh, what a shot.
How do you like that, Mr. Woodward? He's feeling good out there, he really is. He knows, vice captain, he knows.
That was a great shot. Look at this cue action. 1, 2, 3 into the 8, as Carl said. He's feeling good for sure, sir. What a great shot that was.
Yeah, he knows how important this rack and this point of the cup is. He's seen his buddies, he's seen his teammates lose 3 points on the spin today, Nick.
Yeah, he's got the pink 4 up north, and perhaps a 5-9 combo, Carl, to close out the match. Or do you just try to get position in the 5 in the bottom left?
I hear you. I think the combo is there, but I hear you. I know what you're saying, buddy.
Feels good to be heard, pal.
He's played for the combo. The man is near the pocket. He's celebrating. He likes this combo. He feels like he can't miss this ball, Nick. This combination for a phenomenal win.
What a performance there from Skyler Woodward. Got off to a shaky start, but did what he tends to do. Finished strong, closed it out. A huge point for USA, tying it up at 4-4 now in the overall.
What a performance that was from the vice captain. 2-0 down. He then goes on to win the next 5 racks. This could